Hey, hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about how we can install the VirtualBox in our Mac and in any operating system and how we can create a virtual machine from it. So let's start with that. So from the very first, let's install the VirtualBox. So I have already installed it in my system. So I'm just showing you that what would be the path of that installing it. So this is the virtualbox.org. Go there and just you will see the option of download option here. Just download this DMG file from here. So right now I'm using the Mac, so I will install this Apple Silicon host from here. And if you are using the Windows, you can download the Windows host. And if you are using the Linux, you can download the Linux distribution. Any operating system that you are using, you can download it. VirtualBox platform package of that version and get it installed. So after that, click on this and you will see the option of that, like how to drag it here. So if you double click on this VirtualBox package, so it will like install, and you need to follow all the instruction that is giving there. And here you can also find the user manual of that if you want to like know about how these thing troubleshooting and configuration this VirtualBox things work. So this is here, like you will find all those details in this page in the user manual. It depends like on you how, if you want to explore more, you can use it this also. So I have already installed this VirtualBox. So once you follow all the instruction that is mentioned here, you will able to see this VirtualBox symbol here. Virtual machine is get installed to your system, and you have also downloaded the ISO image of the operating system from like of which you want to create the virtual machine for. So now let's get into like how we can create the virtual machine from here. So you will see the option of this new icon here in the virtual box. Click on here and just name the operating system that you want to create. I'm just mentioning the name as Linux virtual machines because I'm going to create the Linux op machine virtual machine here in this demonstration. We need to like type is Linux 64-bit and subtype is Ubuntu. By default version we need to keep as it is, and here we can also tune the hardware setting. In the hardware setting we need to provide like how many of RAM, how many GB RAM do you want to allocate to your machine. So I'm just leaving as default. We can tune it to the 4 GB, 8 GB, max 8 GB is given. So it depends like how many space you have. Based on that we can tune this. So I'm keeping 2 GB as of now and 2 CPU core for this Linux virtual machine. And enable EFI is an option. Like by enabling it, actually what it does, actually virtual machine boots our this machine using EFI firmware instead of the BIOS. BIOS is a legacy. Previously, like nowadays, this EFI firmware is supports like in the latest operating systems, and BIOS is not getting used as much. So we have to enable this, and also you need to provide the how many external hard disk storage do you want to allocate to your machine. So by default it's 25, so we can just I'm just giving this to the 20, around 20, yeah, 20 GB external hard disk I want to provide. You can like maximize it with up to 2 TB, but we don't require it as much, so I'm just creating this. So this is the configuration things that you need to change. After that just click on the finish button. Here you can see this Linux virtual machine is getting created, and it is in the powered off mode. Now next step is just check the setting and just check the system boot order here, and it is a floppy and optical disk, and it should be like that only. So leave as it is here and now. And if you want if you want to tune any other configuration things, you can do it here also after creating your virtual machine. This like provide us through feasibility to do that. And network, we these configuration we use like when we want to connect one virtual machine to another virtual machine. These concepts we will cover in next videos. As of now, this is enough for to get started with. So let's click on OK and we'll see like how our system. Let's start this virtual machine and follow the steps along with me. Click on the graphic installer option, and after that let select the English as your language. Installation is started. Here we need to provide the host name, so bbox is there, so I'm keeping this only. Domain name we can provide the Linux. Full name of the user is Harsh. Username is Harsh. Provide the password. Please remember this password. This password you will be required while logging to your machine. So make sure you remember this password while entering it. Configure the clock timing. So I have used selected the Eastern. You can partition based on different options manually and use the entire disk and set up the LVM. But right now you just choose the option of the use the entire disk and continue with 22 GB of the storage of the virtual hard disk, and partition all in one file. So default option that is providing here, and this is the partitioning of your disk configuration shows like this. And write the change to disk, yes, click on yes, and that's all. So once it's done, it will like install all the files that is written on your ISO image. So once here the installation is completed, so now click on the continue to proceed further. Now system is getting boot up. Select the first option. Here it is. Now you can see we are getting the Linux symbol. Now yeah, here this is our Linux interface to log in here. Log in with the credential that you have provided while creating the virtual machine. Boom. So here you can see this Linux virtual machine. So it is inside. Here you can see Linux VM is running. The state is running, and you can see now you can use this virtual machine as a second operating system inside your physical operating system, and you can perform any operation that you want to perform like in your physical systems. So that's why we to create this virtual machine. If you have any doubts regarding any steps, you can just comment it out. I will try to uh, reply on your comments. So let me know if you have any doubts. Thank you so much for watching.